Welcome back. As St. Joseph School District students find themselves a month into the new school year, their teachers and coaches and administrators are also going back to school. Kind of. KQ2's Chris Roush explains how the district is using new professional development to transform the district.
Graduation rates and dropout rates, those are metrics that are easy to measure, but how do you measure culture?
It's a question answered in so many different ways. It's all subjective, but the St. Joseph School District wants to find their answer.
We have suffered isolation in many ways. This allows us to come together with common purpose, common mission.
As part of the district's new professional development, teachers, administrators, and coaches will go on a journey with the 3D Institute.
Kind of traditionally, we've basically said, here are the keys, here's your whistle, and good luck.
I think it's important to let people know, whether it's your staff, students, parents, people in the community, to know that you care about them as people, not just employees. 3DI brings other administrators and leaders from across the world to share their stories of training not just the fundamentals, but also the psychology and heart of athletes and students.
How do you measure a school where kids love being there now and want to be there? So those are things that are harder to measure on paper with metrics that we normally see and gauge success by.
This past Thursday marked the first session for administrators and coaches, featuring presentations from Scott Bloomquist, a regional superintendent out of Illinois.
We have too many kids nowadays that their value is the grade that I got. Their value is based on how I performed on a Friday night or on the golf course or how well I swam. And when they don't perform well, their value is diminished. And we need to change that in culture and in our society, that the moral value of who we are as a person is more important than anything we do.
And John Paul Gonzalez, the founder of Hope Plus Future Foundation, who spoke to the New York Giants ahead of their Super Bowl 46 run.
We all know what it is to be at the poker table and you push your chips in the middle of the table. What does that signify? Justin Tuck was on the team. He raised his hand. He said, man, that means you're all in. You're ready to give everything. I said, you're right.
The biggest thing is hearing someone else's inspirational story, because we all have one. And hearing someone else's gives you a little bit of understanding that your own story can help provide some clearance for someone else.
You can measure test scores, graduation rates, wins and losses, but how can you measure the culture? That's what the school district wants to build with students in the city, with the answer lying somewhere along their journey with 3DI.
It's bigger than just our sports teams. It's bigger than just our schools. It's really about our community, and so this is a step to kind of help us on a much broader base and try to make an impact from a community basis.
Chris Roush, KQ2 News.
Thank you, Chris. The district plans to have several more professional development days throughout the year to help teachers, coaches, and administrators find different ways to reach their students. We'll be